Well, I'll start with you, Dave. How happy are you to get this signed and over the line?
Oh, delighted. Been involved with Marine for a long time, the childhood club, and to take an agreement through for another 10, 11 years is just amazing for me and the company.
And Paul, the same for you. Saw the embrace between the two of you just before we started filming. This must be a really happy moment for you as well.
It is, and David and I, and Marine Travel, we do have a special bond, and we've had a relationship that's been building over the last 12 years, and it is a really, really special sponsorship arrangement with real friendship, and both of us have got a real passion for Marine Football Club, going right back to our school days. So we've been Marine fans for a long time, and it's really great that David has been able to sponsor us in the last 12 years and to take it on another 10 years. You know, it's a fantastic demonstration of David's commitment and loyalty and support of his boyhood football club.
And Dave, it's already been 10 plus years, as Paul just mentioned there. What is it about the relationship and that bond between Marine Travel and Marine FC that's kept that so strong?
When I originally decided to get involved with Marine, obviously there was some issues at the time with the club and needing money basically. But for me, the name Marine fits in so well with my business, Marine Travel. So there was, you know, from the very beginning, there was no way I wasn't going to get involved. And I contacted Paul, and you know, we hit it off straight away. And you know, it's a wonderful community club. You know, the people are friendly. I think I've said that on a number of times where I've come up for presentation nights. You know, the feel around the club just makes you feel welcome all the time.
And Paul, Dave just mentioned the help he's provided over the years. Could you just paint a picture just to how his help has been so influential in getting the club to where it is now?
I think David's experience in business and has been superb, a superb support really. We've had some tough times, we've had some exciting times and lots of success, but through all of those times, David has been by my side and by our side to give us guidance and support morally when we need it, and to point us in the right direction business-wise. And that's why I was just so pleased personally that Marine had such an amazing FA Cup run against Tottenham, because for David and myself and other Marine people around us, it was indeed a personal reward for all of the efforts and input that we put in together. And it couldn't have been a better prize for such a special relationship.
Dave, you've helped the club through such tough times. How is it for you now to see the club where it is, you know, in such a position? Would you have expected the club to be in this position when you first started sponsoring the club?
Honestly, no, really. But you can see, you know, as Paul mentioned, we had the great FA Cup run, but we haven't wasted the resources that we earned from that. We've actually put it back into the club, and you know, it's tremendous to see how the club is moving forward and what the FA Cup run has done for that. And I just wish that we have another one before the end of this sponsorship agreement.
And you're hoping for much more success in the future. Obviously, another 10 years. Where do you think we could get to in that time period?
I believe we can move up the football pyramid, and we can go as far as we can go. I mean, there's lots of technical issues moving up the pyramid, but I'm here to help, you know, us achieve and overcome those difficulties and see where it takes us.
I'm sure you'd second that, Paul.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we really, since David joined up with us, you know, we've been on a journey, and that journey has its ups and downs. And of course, we got relegated for the first time in 2019, but we continued with the journey, and we retained the manager, and that was a joint decision of Dave and I and senior Marine people, and what a decision that was. And that was a perfect example, really, of how we sit down, you know, when we've got challenges and we find a way through, which we did. So no, we will continue with the journey, the football journey that we're on, and we'll see where it takes us.
Yeah, exactly. There's many more challenges ahead before we can be where we really want to be.